Well, that's the thing about Gen Z. You guys can't handle a joke, but you'll take a tongue in the ass. Yeah. What if there was a comedy show, actually, comedy experiment,
I see some upset faces in the crowd.
where the whole audience is made up by one specific kind of person? And what if the comic performing on that show had no idea what that crowd was going to be? Comedians have to figure out what's the right material to go with, and then the audience has to grapple with how they feel about this. Do I like this person? Do I find them offensive? Well, folks, this show is happening. And it's called Human Trials.
All right, guys, make some noise for your next comic, Mark Norman.
Good to be here. I used to date a girl who lived in this neighborhood, Jewish gal. Any Jews here? Hey, all right, get them. No, I'm kidding. Just joking. Good to have you. Thanks for tunneling. Yeah. Ex-girlfriend was Jewish. Met her on that Jewish app, PayPal. Okay. I'll be a little darker than the other guy as well. Not the black. But, you know, all right. Hey, thank you. Just joking. I'm a comedian. Don't worry. Just zingers. Okay. How about that Mamdani? Oh, yeah, there you go. He won. I live next to a billionaire, so he was like, I'm praying to God he doesn't win. I was like, well, he won, so you better start praying 5 times a day. Oh, yeah. He was like, oh... He's a Muslim, though. He's going to be mean to women. I'm like, you're thinking of Cuomo. Okay. All right. And they're like, well, he's anti-Semitic. I'm like, well, he's doing free buses, not trains. Okay. That's for the Jewish gal. All right. We're back. Cool. I know race is touchy, especially from my old honky face. But I think we're all... Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Okay. That was the gayest moment of my life. But, yeah. But, yeah, everybody's full of shit when it comes... I was talking to one guy at my last day job. I was like, hey, man, what's the name of that new girl and the new guy on the 5th floor, the really tall black guy? This guy goes, whoa, I don't see color. I was like, really? Come on. Really? So I looked this guy right in the eye, and I was like, hey, man, it's cool. I'm black. And he was like, no, you're not. And I'm like, aha. Yeah. You may not be racist, but you are a liar. All right. Cool. I just got back from Mexico City doing some shows. That's a cool place. Although you can't drink the water there, so I got the diarrhea. Yeah. I was at a bar. Bartender handed me a cocktail. I drank it. He goes, uh-oh, the ice cubes. You got to watch out for that ice, too. That'll take you out. He goes, I'm thinking about moving to America. You got any tips for me? I was like, yeah, watch out for ice. So, yeah. We kept in touch. He's in a cage now, but sweet kid. No. Just joking. All right. I told that joke in Canada. Some guy goes, hey, I'm Mexican. I was like, whoa, you made it to level 2. Well done, senor.
The ice jokes were kind of like hard to listen to, but that's because I have immigrant family, so that's just like a personal hit home. So like I don't know what that would be or how that would be received by someone who doesn't have immigrant family or friends or stuff like that. I mean, we should all be very upset about what's going on. But, you know, when something has, like, a hit home, then that makes it a little different. Yeah.
Mexico's old school. We went to a restaurant. The guy gave us the bill. My wife grabbed it. The guy goes, no, this is Mexico. The man must pay. We are traditional. We are old-fashioned. My wife was like, hey, I like that. I was like, whoa, you can't have an opinion? Okay. All right. Just jokes. All right. I'll dial it back. All right, let's do it. Well, that's the thing about Gen Z. You guys can't handle a joke, but you'll take a tongue in the ass. Yeah? All right. Okay. Any gay ladies? Hey, all right. Yeah, my old roommate was gay. Gay guys are the best. Fun, non-violent. You never meet any violent gay guys. There's no gay gangs. That would just be a musical. Yeah. My gay friend, he's obsessed with straight dudes. He's like, he calls it flipping a hetero, you know? He likes to try to flip them. He's like, you know how hard that is? You know how hard it is for me to go out every night, you know? Talk to a guy you're trying to have sex with someone who doesn't want to have sex with you. I was like, that's exactly what it's like being a straight guy. And he's like, no, you got to convince him for hours, take him out. I'm like, yeah, same. Yeah, so we went back and forth arguing about this for hours. Eventually, I woke up at his place. Trying to spice things up with the wife, you know. Somebody told me to watch porn with her. Yeah, so I was like, hey, all right. So I asked her about it. She goes, I like lesbian porn. I was like, I like interracial. So we compromised and watched a WNBA game. Yeah. All right.
What is funny to you? Like, what stood out in the show that you actually liked?
Dark stuff can be really funny. Like, I like dark humor a lot of the time, but I feel like it depends on who the person on stage is, if that makes sense. One joke that they might not have liked and then from another person might have been like kind of fine.
Now, do you think that's because like it's a man and you're like, I don't want to hear this from a man right now? Yeah.
All my wife's friends are on Ozempic. Boy, where'd Ozempic come from, huh? That really changed the game. I could use that as a kid. I was fat as you know? We didn't have Ozempic when I was a kid. We had something else. It was called Shame. Yeah, and it worked for thousands of years. And then we got body positivity. Yeah, last 10 years, all I heard was big is beautiful, love the skin you're in, body positivity. And somebody went, we got a new drug that makes you thin without working out. Everybody went, put that directly in my ass. What happened to body positive, huh? You've made me call you pretty, you fat And you don't even believe it. You're full of That's like going, Black Lives Matter. Well, that black dude's choking over there and he's mouth to mouth. What am I, gay? You said they mattered. Like Lizzo, she was the fat champion. Now she's getting skinny. I liked fat Lizzo. I stood behind her. You just couldn't see me. This lady, MVP. All right, let's keep going. We're not gonna get political. It's too divisive. Everybody's so tribal now. Like Taylor Swift, she endorsed Kamala Harris. People started burning her records. It's like, nobody burned R. Kelly's. Isn't what he did worse? She's just voting for a lady. He's got chicks in a dungeon, you know? And look, I'm a hypocrite. I didn't burn mine either. I peed on mine. Yeah, felt appropriate.
Does anybody in here consider themselves easily offended by jokes? No, that's pretty good. Sometimes they generalize you guys as like a group of people who normally do come out and get offended by jokes.
The thing about Gen Z is like we all joke with each other a lot. Like my friends and I, we tease each other 24/7. But the thing is like we know what is okay to tease each other about and what is not okay, and that line is like very firm. So I think that's like the risk with comedy shows now with Gen Z is like that line is a lot harder to set of what is okay because different people have different lines. But like I don't consider myself someone that gets easily offended.
Elon, he had a fun Make-A-Wish in the White House for about 3 weeks. That was crazy. He had the Heil. That was a bad Heil. Yeah. He made a statement. He was like, hey, I'm not a Nazi. I'm just mentally off. And Kanye was like, I'm not mentally off. I'm a Nazi. Kanye West, huh? Boy, oh boy. Yeah, he's the king. You know, Klan hood, swastika, then he blew his cousin. I'm like, this is white appropriation. Yeah? These are some of our greatest hits. Yeah, you know what I think screwed up Kanye was Pete Davidson banging Kim K. I think that fucked him up, yeah. Because you got to hand it to Pete, because her vagina was a predominantly black neighborhood, and he really gentrified the hell out of it. All right, okay. We sent some ladies to space this year. That was crazy, huh? The Blue Origin, yeah. I didn't like how the rocket looked like a dick. It's like, come on, this is a day for women. At least put a string on the bottom. Yeah, something, yeah. I don't know why we need to send Katy Perry to space. I have no idea. We tried to send Lizzo, but we didn't have the fuel. But all right, okay. It's the last Lizzo joke. All right, okay. How about RFK, huh? The voice of a generation? You know what's weird about RFK? He was a lifelong Democrat. Then Trump got shot, and he got on board. I guess he figured, well, now that you've been shot, you feel like family. Always good at a comedy show when you get the, going for the ha-has, but I got, you know. I'll take it. All right, we got to wrap this puppy up with a bow. You guys have been very nice. Big finale. Here we go. This is it. All right, we got this. Okay, you sound like my wife. All right, thanks a lot. We got to laugh. I'm Kevin Hart. Thank you.